There are three types of people who cannot go to Mount Wutai in China. Who are they? Does Buddha also discriminate? With these questions in mind, let's talk about the story of Mount Wutai today. Mount Wutai, also known as Qingyang Mountain, is one of the famous Buddhist mountains, with over 300 temples. At the Guanhai Temple on Mount Wutai, the Mingyue Pool quietly reflects the devotion and persistence of the visiting believers. This place not only has a millennium-old miracle of love, but has also witnessed many turns of fate and the fulfillment of prophecies. However, behind all these lies a deeper mysterious power, including the predictions left by the traveling knife seller. How do these intertwine and affect people's lives and destinies? Monks gather and believers pray at the holy land of Mount Wutai. Surrounded by towering mountains and misty clouds, people come to Mount Wutai to seek divine blessings or to enjoy a leisurely trip. So, who are the three types of people who are not suitable to visit Mount Wutai? Firstly, those with strong attachments. These people hope to receive favors and rewards from Buddha after praying or to fulfill their strong worldly desires. They burn incense and bow, but not truly for spiritual cultivation or blessings. Their attachments are too heavy, driven by personal gains and desires. Thus their wishes are unlikely to come true. Although every scripture and mantra of Buddha has incredible blessings, these blessings will never fall upon a person who lacks sincerity. Secondly, those who are casual but have strong desires. These people usually do not believe in Buddha and visit Mount Wutai casually, either for fun or to make wishes. They kneel and pray in temples without true faith. Due to their strong desires, their wishes might come true quickly. However, fulfilling a wish typically requires returning to give thanks, failing which could negatively impact their future life. Casual believers do not believe in such sayings. And once their wishes come true, they do not attribute it to Buddha's blessings and do not return, thereby affecting their future luck. Thirdly, it is said that couples should not visit Mount Wutai together. Otherwise, they will break up afterward. Every year, numerous tourists visit Mount Wutai, including many couples, although the saying that couples will break up after visiting Mount Wutai is unfounded. Couples should indeed be mindful of their behavior in such a solemn Buddhist holy land, refraining from intimate gestures and instead appreciating the spiritual inspiration and purification Mount Wutai offers. People with a Buddhist affinity will feel particularly comfortable and at ease at Mount Wutai, as their own energy aligns well with the place. If they stay longer, they will experience a deep sense of joy and happiness. Therefore, when visiting Mount Wutai, one can feel the positive energy and goodness it brings. Buddha said that all beings are equal, but not everyone has a Buddhist affinity in this life. If you encounter physical or mental discomfort after deciding to visit Mount Wutai, it may indicate that now is not the right time to meet Buddha. In such cases, it is best to adjust your plans and wait until you are fully prepared both mentally and physically. Mount Wutai, an ancient and mysterious Buddhist holy land, is known for its steep terrain and serene temples. Among them, Guanhai Temple's Mingyue Pool is a gem. Reputed to reveal visions of past and present lives, it is said that there is a miraculous well at Mount Wutai's Guanhai Pool, with water that has never dried up for 100 years. Those with a special affinity can see their past or present life in the water. Is it really so miraculous? If you had the chance to visit, what would you hope to see? As the saying goes, with the destined pool rides the bright moon. Seeing the true dragon in past and present lives at the bottom of the pool, seeking the saint's name, wishing for the Vira to appear at Mount Wutai. also called Mingyue Pool. Guanhai Temple is located 6 kilometers south of Taiwai town on the east side of the King River, in a hidden valley surrounded by beautiful scenery, making it an ideal place for quiet cultivation. Guanhai Temple is one of the oldest temples on Mount Wutai, dating back to the Northern Wei period. In the temple, there is a mystical mirror, the Mingyue Pool. For centuries, it has been revered for its connection to faith and love. Long ago, someone reportedly saw a bright full moon suddenly appear in the pool at night, thinking it was a divine sign from Buddha. Thus, Guanhai Temple gradually became known as Mingyue Pool. Every June, many pilgrims come here, hoping to witness divine manifestations. A dedicated practitioner, often troubled and in poor health, once sought guidance at Mount Wutai. A master told him that his troubles were due to past life karma, and advised him to recite a mantra 10 times before visiting Mingyue Pool for clarity. When the practitioner peered into Mingyue Pool, he felt an immediate sense of calm, as if all his worries had vanished. He saw his reflection transform into that of an old woman. In a past life, she had mistreated her daughter-in-law, driving her to suicide, and his current suffering was due to this past karma. From then on, he devoted himself to spiritual practice and kindness. Interestingly, what each visitor sees varies. Some see faint silhouettes in ancient attire, some see flashes of light, and some see strange symbols they cannot interpret. Most, however, see nothing unusual, as their destiny may not be ripe. So, can those who see past and present lives at Mount Wutai truly be destined? What is the real mystery of Mingyue Pool? Emperor Kangxi once personally inscribed a plaque with the words laughing inscription on Mingyue Pool. It is said that he saw the moon in Mingyue Pool. Could it be that Buddha truly manifests at Mingyue Pool? According to the chronicles of Mount Qingliang, Guanhai Temple has a small pool with a circular well, with spring water seeping from a central small hole, resembling a round mirror when viewed from above. During the rainy season, groundwater rises, filling the pool. During the June festival, devout worshippers often take some spring water, feeling refreshed after drinking it, and bring some home for protection. Emperor Qianlong praised the pool, saying, "It never dries during droughts, nor overflows during floods." There is also a legend about Mingyue Pool. Long ago, a young woman named Li Zhuying from a nearby village often came to comb her hair by the clear, fragrant river. Her parents were devout Buddhists and often brought her to Guanhai Temple to worship. From a young age, Li Zhuying had heard the legends of Mingyue Pool and eagerly anticipated seeing something extraordinary each time she visited. It was once believed that every river and spring originated from the vast Eastern Sea, and the Prince of the Eastern Sea admired the beauty of the young woman through the spring. One June evening, Li Zhuying came alone to Mingyue Pool. The water was like a mirror, reflecting her delicate face. But she saw a different scene, a man in ancient garb devoutly worshipping at an old temple. Li Zhuying was astonished by this vision. Having never seen such a sight back home, she described the vision to her parents, who were puzzled. Her father sighed. "Perhaps this is a sign from above, indicating that your destined partner will have a deep religious faith." One day, the prince, unable to suppress his longing, transformed into a scholar and proposed to Li Zhuying. Moved by his sincerity, they grew close and fell in love. However, the prince's mother, the dragon lady, learned of her son's affection for a mortal and turned Li Zhuying into a willow tree at Mingyue Pool. The prince was heartbroken and prayed daily for her revival. The dragon lady finally told him that he must kneel and bow 100,000 times at Mingyue Pool on the full moon of June 16th every year to revive her. The prince dutifully performed this ritual each year. On the 10th year, on the night of the full moon, the young woman appeared before him and then vanished into the eastern sea, though this is merely a beautiful legend. Guanhai Temple and Mingyue Pool on Mount Wutai continue to attract countless believers and visitors, drawn by the allure of its mysterious tranquility. At the southern foot of Mount Wutai in China, not far from there, lies a small village where a mysterious knife peddler resides. These knife peddlers roam the countryside streets and alleys, dressed simply, bearing astonishing prophecies. They never sell their knives, but leave them with those they deem fated and give prophecies, some of which come true quickly, while others take years to unfold. Nah, part of the knife peddler's 2024 prophecy has already been fulfilled. There are many mysterious rumors about knife peddlers. They dress plainly and roam the streets selling kitchen knives, scissors, and similar items, but only on credit, never for immediate payment. After selling an item, they leave a prediction, which makes them even more enigmatic. Thus, the public refers to the knife peddler's prophecies as oracles. It is recorded that during the Xi'anfang era of the Qing dynasty, a knife peddler appeared in Fanghua, Shijiang. He carried kitchen knives, sickles, and other tools, loudly proclaiming that they were free. While leaving an oracle, he would return to collect the money when the price of rice dropped from 80 yuan per liter to 18 yuan per liter. The onlookers thought he was crazy, and many, eager for a bargain, quickly snatched up his knives. Surprisingly, 18 years later, the price of rice did indeed drop to 18 yuan per liter. Therefore, some of the knife peddler's oracles come true quickly, while others may take years or even decades to be fulfilled, and some may never come true. Since the beginning of the new century, the most remarkable prophecy of a knife peddler occurred in 2020. At that time, a knife peddler appeared in the southern part of Xinyang City. He was recorded by a passerby on a mobile phone, and the video was uploaded online. The passerby had never heard of knife peddlers and was curious about whether the sign offering free knives was genuine. So he inquired. The old man at the stall indeed handed him a brand new kitchen knife, then made a startling statement. Something significant will happen next year. If you can get through this, you will prosper greatly and have a life of peace and success. The passerby was puzzled, not understanding the meaning of the words, and took the knife home. In the summer of 2021, a major flood occurred in the area, and the passerby and his family moved to a safe place before the danger struck. Only then did he recall the knife peddler's words. This event attracted a lot of attention online, with some saying that the knife peddlers are people who have glimpsed the secrets of heaven to warn others, while others believe they are part of a mysterious organization. In the spring of 2024, a knife peddler appeared again in a small village near Mount Wutai. His arrival attracted widespread attention from the villagers, as knife peddlers often predict seemingly impossible events, some of which come true. This knife peddler's name was Zhang Lishan. He was thin but had bright, piercing eyes, seemingly able to see through people's hearts. He roamed the streets and alleys, selling various knives, and each time he sold an item, he left a mysterious prophecy. Zhang Lishan's prophecies were usually implicit but profound. He once said, in the north, the ground is wet with tears. In the south, disasters abound. Though cryptic, it was interpreted as a warning about future natural disasters. As the impact of climate change became more apparent, people started paying more attention to the knife peddler's words. He wandered the streets with knives and scissors, occasionally shouting a few words, resembling the knife peddlers from legends. After selling a knife to an inquirer, He left 3 oracles. What were they? The Knife Peddler's 2024 prophecy. Could there be major events this year in Mount Wutai and its surrounding areas? The mysteries of the bright moon pool and the Knife Peddler's prophecies are like seemingly parallel yet wonderfully intertwined threads. They are windows for people to explore the meaning of life and the trajectory of fate, one guiding the deep reflection of the soul, the other revealing various possibilities for the future. Some believe that the images seen in the bright moon pool are the interweaving of past and present lives, while the Knife Peddler's prophecies are a hint about the future. Their existence not only allows people to feel the mysterious and wonderful, but also encourages and inspires people to explore their destiny. The first oracle, in the north. The ground is white with tears. In the south, disasters abound. What does it mean? The north refers to the Yellow River Basin, including regions like Shaanxi and Shaanxi. The south refers to areas south of the Yangtze River, such as Hunan, Zhejiang, Shanghai, and Jiangxi. White with tears describes continuous rain, which could lead to floods. The second sentence also indicates continuous disasters in the southern regions. According to the Knife Peddler, there might be heavy rains and floods in 2024, with the El Niño phenomenon intensifying this year. The first half has already seen many extreme weather events. Whether various disasters will occur in the second half remains worrying, and we need to prepare in advance. The second oracle, snow in August, collapse in October, the extinction of kings, and the exoneration of the wronged. This means that there will be snow in August, a disaster in October. Evil people will be eradicated, and the good will thrive. Snow in August is rare and ominous, but similar events have indeed occurred in recent years. For example, in August 2023, Danites crystals fell in Jiangbai district. Chongqing and Xinjiang also witnessed snow in August. However, these can be scientifically explained. The former was due to artificial weather intervention by the Meteorological Bureau, and the latter due to the large temperature difference in Xinjiang between day and night. Apart from these two, the subsequent prophecies about disasters are more related to social phenomena and are exaggerated. Therefore, whether they are mere fabrications or if something significant will happen can only be known in due course. The third oracle, a moment of spring for the withered tree. Let the celestial waters bring glory. The interpretation of this sentence varies. A moment of spring for the withered tree refers to a rare natural phenomenon, where a withered tree comes back to life in spring after a harsh winter, symbolizing auspiciousness. Combined here, it means that the opportunity for revival is fleeting, if the timing, place, and people are all favorable. Development and prosperity will come swiftly. The next sentence, celestial waters, indicates that everything will fall into place naturally. This sentence is very positive, implying vitality and the hope of revival. However, another interpretation suggests that the good omen of revival appears only for a moment, misleading people into thinking that the bad situation is improving. In reality, wealth and property might be lost invisibly, benefiting the wealthy elite, while others are deceived by the illusion of prosperity. Are the Knife Peddler's words trustworthy? What is the origin of the Knife Peddler? How can they predict the future? In the 1980s, knife peddlers were widely found in rural China. Now, stories about knife peddlers are becoming fewer, gradually forgotten in the river of history. The Knife Peddler's prophecies reflect people's views on the changes of the times. Each person who comes to Mount Wutai, whether seeking spiritual solace or exploring destiny, can find a kind of tranquility and enlightenment that transcends daily life in this land. The mysteries of the bright moon pool make people believe that every soul has an intertwining of past and present lives, while the knife peddler's prophecies make people understand that the future is not entirely determined by chance, but is influenced and guided by some invisible forces. For example, one prophecy is, walk east of the village, stroll west, 9 out of 10 households have no smoke. This means the rural population is decreasing, with young people moving to cities for broader opportunities, leaving empty houses. The second one, pigs cost 1,000, cost 10,000. Marrying a wife costs 18,000. Reflects rising prices and increased marriage costs, showing deep changes in the social and economic structure. The third, women remain widows without remarrying. The incensed line of men is broken, points to the changing family concepts in modern society, with more people choosing to stay single and the traditional family structure and continuation of the family line gradually fading. The fourth, social morals decline and people scatter. No one sends charcoal in the snow. Indicates that relationships between people are becoming increasingly cold. Another one, houses, fields, and assets are all counted. Eating, drinking, and defecating all cost money. Signifies a materialistic society where everything is tied to money. This seems commonplace today. The knife peddlers could last so long in ancient times because of the backward productivity and information gap. The knife peddler industry was essentially about wandering the countryside. In ancient times, people seldom traveled far and were unaware of changes beyond their hometown. The knife peddlers traveled far and wide, with broader knowledge and experiences, using the information gap to create sayings that seem novel and exaggerated to the locals, making their seemingly impossible prophecies spread widely. The stories of the bright moon pool and the knife peddler, full of hope and profound warnings, help people understand that every choice and decision in life can have unpredictable consequences in the future. Therefore, when facing life's choices, everyone should approach them with a calm and sincere mindset, as the crossing of fate may hide in a momentary decision. Today, the advanced productivity and timely, widespread information are reasons for the knife peddler's disappearance. The mysteries of the bright moon pool and the knife peddler's prophecies weave a tapestry of fate and mysterious forces. They are not only part of Mount Wutai's cultural heritage, but also a testament to an enlightenment of humanity's exploration of the mysteries of life. On this sacred land, every believer and adventurer can find a spiritual experience that transcends the material world, engaging in a dialogue with their inner destiny. These stories, at the intersection of reality and imagination, make us cherish every moment and choice in life even more, as they can determine our direction and future. By the bright moon pool of Mount Wutai, perhaps you too can find your ray of light, dancing with mystery and destiny. That's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like, comment, and follow. See you next time.